How's it going, YTPC? We out here stuck in traffic. As soon as I got across the state line this time. So I wanted to do a tasting on this tobacco that I've been enjoying all week. Well, not all week, well, so far this week. About 2 days into the week. This time, as I told you before, another YouTuber named Pipe Currency put out a video. He listed his top 5 underrated videos that were all the rage back in around 2014, 2015 when he was first joined the YTPC. And when he came back to pipe smoking, or he's just basically saying now he don't feel that they get the attention they used to get, that they're kind of underrated now. So just for the fun of it, and since there were 5 or 6 tobaccos I've never had, I decided to try them all. First one I did was Robert Mcconnell's Scotch Cake or Flake. I forgot which one it was. And today's is Robert Mcconnell's The Original Oriental. The Original Oriental was a tobacco made by Robert McConnell. It's been around since, I forget what the year was, I think like 1849 or something like that. That's how long they've been making this tobacco. Smoking this one at a meerschaum like I did the Scottish cake, but this one I'm smoking in this wider mouth, wider opening meerschaum. I always like Orientals in this pipe for some reason. When you open this tin, it's a delicious smell. It's real grassy smelling, little dirt smelling, and a little spicy sweet smelling. And that's pretty much the taste you get when you first smoke it too. This is made up of Virginia and Orientals right off the bat. That's what you taste. And it has a little bit of, I think it's got a little bit of burley in it, a little latakia, and a little bit of perique. But the perique I've never tasted. I've smoked about 6 bowls of this so far. And it's probably, and there's a black Cavendish too. The burley may not be in there. I may be wrong about that. I don't taste burley. But the latakia is light. So you do have a nice, like I said, kind of musty sweet smell. Nice figgy, fruity smelling. The Virginias are very like raisin smelling. They're like dark Virginias. I think that and a little bit of black Cavendish is adds just a tad of sweetness to it. And it's one that I swear, I may be wrong, and maybe there's this pipe because, like I said, it's a little wider pipe. You get a different experience every time you smoke it. All good though. So sometimes I smoke it, I feel like it's more mustier, like fresh dirt, and a little nutty. Then other times it's more, like right now it's more sweet, more kind of creamy. I think that black cabbage may add that to it too. But I've been absolutely loving this stuff. This is one I think I do need to get a few more tins of put up. Just in case something happens, just in case it goes away. Now that I've tasted it, it's going to be one I miss. Even in this bowl, I'm getting a little bit of a lemon, little sourness to it too. I haven't smoked as much as today, but yesterday I swear I probably smoked 6 bowls of this at work. I know I made 2 trips from the job. I smoked one bowl there and then a bowl back on both trips. Then when I was getting ready, waiting for a meeting, I smoked the start of the bowl for the meeting, finished the bowl after the meeting. I put a pretty good dent in this tin. This is a 2 or 3 year aged tin. It kind of makes me want to go back and try I gave the rest of it away that other people try it. Kind of makes me want to go back and try the Scottish blend again, the Scottish cake, and this pipe, and maybe find one with a little bit more age on it. Yeah, they've done a great job with this Virginia, this Oriental. And I think as long as it's been around, and there's no toppings, no flavors, no casing, just pure. The moisture in the tin's perfect. I'll take it straight out of the tin, put it straight in the pipe, and light it. It's almost an English blend, though. It's almost a mild English. And as you smoke it, as you get down further in the bowl, it becomes more of an English blend. And what keeps it interesting is that little bit of sweetness you just get every once in a while, or sometimes you get it consistently. This is one though, if you're new and you want something with a lot of different flavors in it, this would be perfect. Just to sip on. This is a good sipping tobacco. But I feel like this is one, and I've done it. To me, if I get it hot, start smoking hot boxing it changes the whole profile, and it just becomes I don't want to say cheap, but it's just a plain tobacco, like a plain English blend. But the longer you just sip on it and keep it kind of cool, and keep just like a light thin layer of flame on top of it, you get consistent taste all the way through it. I mean, consistent good taste, not the same taste, but you don't get into the kind of Perique taste. And that's when it tastes like Perique, is when you start smoking it hot. But I think they put Perique in here for some other reason. I don't think it was in there for flavor, because I don't taste it. I don't even taste no peppering. Not even on the Oriental Hill. There's nothing makes me think Perique's in here. But it's listed on tobacco reviews. I don't know if it's on the tin. I don't know if the tin has the ingredients on it. This is one of them I like to draw, like on both sides of my tongue, center of my tongue, and then in the back for a Oriental Hill, and get completely different taste out of it. But this bowl, out of all the bowls I've had, has always been kind of spicy, musty. But this is, for some reason, this bowl here is more, like I keep saying, it's a little bit more tart, a little bit more, I guess you could say, citrusy. That maybe it's something I drank earlier. Well, I ain't drank nothing but water today and a cup of coffee earlier. Maybe I can taste a little bit of Perique. Maybe it's just blending with that Latakia a little bit better than right now. I mean, since I'm getting this more of a citrusy taste out of it, maybe I'm tasting Perique more. But just a little faint taste of Latakia is like a perfect addition to it. Yeah, I think the next time they run a sale, a 20% sale or something, I don't know if they ever run just Robert Mcconnell's on sale before. I won't stock up on it. At least go 4 tins deep on it. Maybe just 2. Get carried away. I think these tins sell for like 12. If I get on sale around 10, I think I can get 3 or 4 of them. If I see a 10 on 10 bids with a little age on it, I'll probably just go and snag it up. What other blends does Robert Mcconnell have that's good though? These are my first 2 by them that I can recall. I know they get some weird cantaloupe or something. I see they got a straight Latakia. I don't know if I want that. I got one called Notting Hill, I think. It may be an aromatic. I think I have another one that's got Oriental in the name and something else after it. I'm not quite sure about that. But they may be tasting different because I didn't smoke as many bowls today as I did before too. I've had like 3 or 4 bowls of it today, spread out. I'm getting more of the caramel and a little bit of tanginess to it. It's a perfect blend for something like this though. If you're sitting in traffic, you know you're not going nowhere anytime soon, you have time to smoke a pipe. You don't want to pay attention to how long the line is you're in, or if the cars are moving. You just want to get lost in the taste of a good tobacco, this is perfect for that. So I say Pipe Currency was right about this one. I'm glad this was on this list. I'm glad I tried it. I had already had the 10. I guess nothing made me I wanted it because I heard they had good tobaccos, but I just, other things are coming up. I had no reason to smoke it. It's an easy smoker. Yeah, especially if you're new or if you're ready to branch out, if you're ready to get out of Englishes, if you're smoking only Englishes or something, or if you're ready to branch out from aromatics. I normally recommend early morning pipe. I think this is a big good one too. I don't know what Orientals they use though. It's not the regular Smyrna and Izmir. There's something else. It's more of a nuttier tasting Oriental. I seen somebody suggested it's kind of earthier. Someone suggested on one of the reviews that it was Macedonia. I'm not sure what Orientals those are. I love the rim note of this one too. Especially when I get out of the truck, get back in. It smells a lot sweeter than what it actually is. But smelling it and smoking it at the same time is like I think that does something to the taste too. So smoke it with your windows up. Yeah, as you get closer to the bottom, the Latakia seems to get a little bit heavier. And the Virginias are still there though. Yeah, this one don't bite, but I have a feeling. I'm pretty sure if you smoke it hot, it's a whole different taste. And stuff like this, tobaccos like this is one of the good reasons why I would advise anybody just to, I mean, some of the people have been smoking for a long time, sure, go ahead, but even you, still step outside there once in a while, try something different. Especially Oriental blends. Oriental blends can be so many extremes from one to the other. There's so many from Wilkes that I can't name them by name, but once I smoke them, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I kept this one for. There's one Wilkes made. Wilkes or Watch City 1 made where they didn't have Latakia in it, but they put the cigar leaf in there, and that blend's awesome. Oriental and cigar leaf, kind of bonking blend. This one's pretty good too. I hate to. I give. If anybody wants some of this one, I gladly send to people the rest of this 10. tins for the little bit I'm doing. I just gotta go check his video, see which ones were on there, which ones I just ordered out of curiosity. Skiff mixture's on there. I might open it next. Hoping this traffic will be moving by now. It normally is. Once I get a good video going, it normally eases up. I'm getting on 85, but today, I guess the clouds are out. We're practicing for the rain. So we're just gonna start wrecking because we see clouds now. Let me know what other blends y'all like from Robert Mcconnell. I like the Scottish cake. It just wasn't one I wanted. It's not one I just didn't see it being underrated or underappreciated. But at the same time, it was a good tobacco still. I will buy it again. But like if I heard it was going away, I wouldn't buy any. Go out and try to buy some more. Oh, I'll probably buy one just to have one. But this one here, I'd go out and try to buy. I'd want to be stocked up on this one if it was to go away. At least one big full jar of it. Maybe like the other full jars. I'd be afraid to smoke out of it, knowing there's no more to replenish it. I gotta start getting them jars at least a half full. But the longer I wait, the longer it ages, the better it gets. So. Yeah, this tobacco's. It tastes more great now, but I'm just surprised by the tart or the lemony flavor I'm getting now. And all the both the smoke, this is the first time I'm getting it. It has the exact same pipe. What is Skiff mixture? Is it an Oriental too? I want to say something that might be controversial. I'm probably one of the few people that ain't quite that crazy over Squadron. I had it and I had it aged. I had a jar aged 5 years, and maybe I just got to get in the mood for it again. I know when I first bought it, I liked it. Squadron leader's not something. I don't know. This is me, and that could change. Maybe I do like it. Maybe I just been on maybe at the time I was on some different kind of burly kick or something. That's how I smoke. I get on these kicks. Where I'm searching for new Orientals or searching for new burleys or going burly Oriental or vapor Oriental. I went on a weird one a couple weeks ago where I just, because it's the only thing after I was sick, it's the only thing I taste. I was sick like the pipe journey was, and I just opened up a thing of Kim Byron's, something with a dark flake in it. St. Bruno's, and it was the only thing I could get any flavor out of. Congestion, nose stopped up, all the stuff that affects your taste and smell. And I started smoking them dark flakes, and then I went out and just ordered a whole bunch more of them. Anything that had dark flakes on it that Kim Byron had. And then the Wessex dark flake was delicious. Something else with should have opened one of them. I've had it before, but it's been a very long time. Yeah, man, I know with this one. As long as you keep it cool, hit it slow, it stays a good smoke till it's powder. That means it's not giving me something. This one you want something to drink with, though. I made that mistake. Should have stopped getting a bottle of water or something, or a beer. Let me know if you've had Robert Mcconnell's Original Oriental, old school recipe, old school brand. I don't think this tin has tin art on it. I think it was just a yellow tin with a badge on it. Yeah, Latakia, Oriental, Black Cavendish, Virginia. Okay, it don't say Perique on here. It does not say Perique on there. That's why I don't taste Perique. Maybe tobacco reviews just take their own liberties. But now after I say that, now I feel like I taste it. So I don't know. Maybe back in 1848. Was they making Perique back then? I guess it was. Maybe they considered it Oriental. Wish they would have said what Orientals are in here. That's why I don't understand Orientals. Don't just say they're Orientals. Tell us which ones they are. But tell me if you've had it before. What do you think about Robert Mcconnell's Original Oriental? And is it something you're looking forward to trying? And what? There's another one, Glen Piper. Is that a good one? I see that one a lot. Let me know what Robert McConnell blends you enjoy. Do they have good Virginia blends? Do they have a straight or Perique? I'd be interested in trying them too. Yeah, I know this pipe is ugly, but it's such an awesome smoker. I got me a piece of acrylic I'm trying to make me a different stem out of, since I figured out how this one works now. I don't have to tear the pipe up like I thought it was. I don't have to tear this stem up like I thought it was. It's got it pops off. Look at this black piece, it unthreads and it pops off. Corey taught me that. I think he said all Mershams do that. And this one I can never do it, but I never pulled it hard enough and finally it popped off. I'm like, hell yeah. Now I can take one of them acrylic pen blanks, kind of shape it to the width of this one, flatten it out with a file or a rotary tool of some sort, sand it, polish it. My thing is I gotta figure out how to drill the hose. I don't know how to drill the last part of the hole. The hole that comes out here, what size is that supposed to be? Is that a 16th? With an 1/8 inch going the rest of the way? And how deep do you go in it to start your little V? Whatever you call it. And does it really matter to somebody who's just smoking pipes, not breaking down the construction of everything? I still want to look good. I still want to smoke good. I cut a little V in it. I mean, I cut a little slit in it. But rounding it off in there, how deep in there is that supposed to go? Where it touches. Like if I do a 16th on this side, and an eighth through the stem. I'm just saying eighth. I think it's like 9mm, but I don't use millimeters that often. I wonder if I could just. I'll take whatever ninth is closest fraction. Takes the eighth though. So go all the way through the eighth, or go all the way through the 16th, then go part of the way through that with an eighth. And then with this one, I have to go through with another size, probably looks like a quarter, to slide over this little spigot, or whatever you want to call it, and this adapter. But I have to make sure the acrylic will seal on it. I have to either make it tight enough where it'll seal on it, or cork it somehow, maybe. We're getting over, y'all. Yeah, this stuff will burn until this pipe is empty. I could smoke a bowl of this and use the tobacco for pipe mortar if I wanted to. It gets a little bit more mustier at the end too. I feel like I'm at the end. Get to the end. I'm in the end round. Yeah, but it's a very good smoky, good smelling. Trust me, if you buy the tin, go ahead and open it up and just smell it. And then tell me when you first light it, the first top half of the bowl, a quarter of the bowl, really don't taste like what it smells like. It may change what you thought you smelled, but you'll be like, yeah, that was it. Yeah, I wanted to do this video yesterday, but I wanted one more day smoking on it. I didn't want to rush one yesterday with this in there either. I wanted to do kind of a long video on it. Longer video. Yeah, just turn your signal on and come on over. That's how it works. Yeah, because I wanted y'all to know I really do like this tobacco. I really do appreciate it. And this is one I'm glad I went ahead and opened. That's another reason I want to do this. I'm going to do something like this again. Either start smoking in series. Some of these series are just find some nice top 5 or something, or one like this is perfect, an underrated 5, and giving it a try. Especially if I already have most of the tobaccos. This should also be good with some cigar leaf in it. Spicy. It still stays mellow. And like I said, it's a musty, earthy creaminess to it. Okay. I'm getting lost in the tobacco. I'm neglecting my speaking duties. Well, if you watch this, thanks for watching. I think I agree with Pipe Currency. This is an underrated tobacco, at least by me it was. You know, everybody's got their own opinions, and there might be people smoking this every day that I don't even know about. This one I haven't heard much about people smoking. I see it, I see people say, oh, that's a good tobacco. I don't hardly see people smoking it or saying, oh man, I'm out of my original Oriental. Or I'm getting stocked up on my Oriental. But it's a good one. I give you that. Hoping the next one will be too. I got some GLPs. Got some Mcconnell deals. And I got that one Samuel Garwood. I don't remember what kind of blend it is. Thanks for watching. Hope y'all have a good Tuesday. A comp Tuesday if you're doing that. I got most of my comp I have with me is dedicated to Virginia, so I wasn't going to taint it with Oriental. Y'all have a good night or good morning whenever you watch this. Goodbye.